first time in U.S. history, that SNAP benefits have lapsed, and it's creating such harm. But what I think we want to make sure everybody understands is this is something that this administration is choosing to do to the American people. It is callous, it is immoral, and of course the courts have said it's unlawful, and we're confident in the strength of this case.
Skye, you're so familiar with the legal process, and you have filed probably more cases against the Trump administration than almost anyone else out there. Talk to us a little bit about how hard they are working to make it so that Americans who rely on SNAP benefits don't get their money, because they've gone back to the court over and over again, and they essentially, for a period of time, seem to ignore a court order.
Yeah, it's really quite unbelievable, even for this administration. You saw the administration first came out and said they were confused and they thought they didn't have the legal authority to make payments. That was not truthful. That was a lie. The court was clear they have the legal authority to do so. Then they came out and said, well, it would be our honor to make these payments after we won in court last weekend. They only then ignored the court order, and the president went out on social media and said and gloated that he was going to deprive people of these essential nutritional benefits, 42 million people, based on his politicizing and trying to use people as a pawn in politics. We won another court order earlier this week, as well as an order enforcing the prior one, and they have worked tooth and nail to try to block that. So this is really a crisis, I believe, in our country. This is a crisis in our country's values, to understand that the president of the United States and this administration are working night and day to deprive the American people, 42 million of them, of basic food. That is what is happening. And of course, we're going to be there in court to try to do everything we can to get people what they need.
So tell me, you're just, as I just said, this just came out.